Welcome back to the journey on lease option land. Today, Stephen Miller and I are going to do an expose into the how do I actually market a home to find the perfect lease option tenant. Okay, we are back. This is Lease Option Part 2. I've got Stephen Michael Miller here with me. This guy is the king of lease options. He's the first person that I hired. We know how to make this happen. And I'm telling you, if you're watching these videos saying, well, some people are telling me I'm too young or too old to invest. Some people are saying I don't have enough money. Some people say I can't qualify with the bank.
Get that out of there.
Stephen, does that matter?
It doesn't matter.
It absolutely doesn't matter. We're gonna go deep right now and we're gonna help give you what you need to go into the marketplace. I promise you, some of you are gonna take this knowledge and you're gonna get into the market and be like, oh my gosh,
this is amazing.
It totally worked, all right? Now, by the way, one of the manuals that you can follow along with what we're sharing is if you click on the link, you can get access to my Real Estate Straight Path book. It's actually in the description below. And if you get the Straight Path to Real Estate Wealth, we're outlining a lot of the details on exactly what this looks like. What we're gonna do today is we're gonna cover marketing, which is we're assuming you got a house and we're assuming that you wanna know, all right, guys, I hear you. Lease option is way more profitable than renting. I got a house, what do I do? And remember to hang out for the fourth and final one because we're gonna show if you don't have a house, we're gonna show you how to buy houses on lease option with even as little as no money, no credit. This stuff works.
It does, it works, it rocks, it's amazing. So get ready, buckle in, we're ready to go. So I want to talk about, again, Chris said, let's assume that you already have the home. You found it, it's a great deal, it's got equity in it, and you're ready to sell this thing on a lease option. In other words, you're ready to hold on and maximize your profits to the very best that you possibly can. In order to do that, you need someone to get into this home, right? So you got to market it. Now I know, so many people don't like the marketing thing, right? I'm not really that good of a marketer. No, I'm telling you right now, if you do everything that we say right here and right now, you will be able to market your lease option like a champ.
So now, what Stephen's gonna do right now is he's gonna draw a picture of a sign. If you go and get a poster board, a bold, bright, fluorescent one from the Hobby Lobby or the local craft store, what he's gonna do is he's gonna put a message here that if you post this on the property, this is going to attract the right people. Go to Home Depot or Lowe's and get yourself a realtor stand. It's metal, it's a basic frame. It'll either say for sale or for rent. You're gonna wanna buy 4 of these. How many? 4. You're gonna want one that says for sale by owner. You want one that says for rent. And then on the other 2, you're gonna create a homemade sign that you are going to slip on top of it. You're gonna laminate it, and that sign is actually going to attract all the people that you need for this house. This works like magic. Now, as Stephen makes the sign, you might be wondering, well, should I actually get a professional sign made? Remember that we're talking to a body of people that are out there in the marketplace that are saying, I've gone to a bank, it's now embarrassing, I don't even want to look at my credit, I had a couple of things that didn't work out for me, and I don't know how to get a house, but dang it, I want to stop throwing my rent money away, I want to get into a house, and Stephen is going to show you a homemade sign that communicates to these people, we're not a bank, we're not a formal institution, but we do have your solution, and that solution is called Rent to Own.
I want to say 2 words here, and these are 2 words that we're going to repeat over and over and over. When we're talking about marketing this home, when we're talking about attracting the right kind of buyer for this home, these 2 words are things, so make sure you write these down. Hopefully you've got your pen and paper out, you've got your computer out, you're taking notes. The 2 words that you're going to want to use is flexible and open-minded. Okay, you right now, for all intents and purposes, are the most flexible, the most open-minded person out there, and they want to work with you. And you've got this sign, like Chris said, this sign communicates flexible and open-minded. This communicates, hey, I'm just the average Joe. You're just going to work with the average Joe, and I'm gonna work with you, right? I'm not gonna push against you. I'm not gonna say nope, disqualified. Nope, disqualified. I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say absolutely. Let's find a way because I'm open-minded and flexible.
So rent to own is what communicates the most basic concept, which is, listen, we know you want to own. We're going to show you how you can rent and in time own. Bad credit is okay because they're thinking, oh, they won't pick me, and you're trying to communicate we will. You're going to put your phone number right here, and then you're going to say no bank qualifying, no underwriters, no 30 days of overqualifying, you collecting paychecks and stubs and W-2s, and then running your credit and looking with the, and by the way, we do have a qualification system because we want you to put the right family in, but we're going to show you the narrow gap where you're going to succeed the most that you possibly can.
And I will tell you, don't deviate from this. Like, don't try to get creative and make up your own sign that works, that you think might. No, we've tested everything. So just stick right to this.
Do you see this big fat marker, by the way? Do you see how Stephen wrote this? It's legible. As long as it's legible, fill it up from end to end. And just a little tip for you, leave enough room on the side, because what I would do is get it laminated. In fact, if I were to show you in a moment what those signs look like, you're gonna laminate it, and then you take duct tape, and you're gonna duct tape the front and the back, and the top and this, and you're gonna duct tape it to one of those signs that fits on there perfectly, and boom, you are in business and you've already started attracting the right people.
So let's move over here. While Chris is drawing this up, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about this. Because what we're gonna go into right now is exactly where you want to place the signs. This is the science of marketing, right? You all know that marketing is a science. Sometimes it's a moving science. For this one, it's not moving anymore. Like, we have tested and tested and tested, and this just works. So when you've got your home and you want to place your signs out, there's a specific way to do that. Right now, Chris has drawn up wow, this is pretty good, Chris.
This is a road.
You're artistic. We've got the house and the roof, and is this a 5-7 pitch, or is this a?
That's a 6-12 pitch.
6-12 pitch. Okay, just make sure.
And
we
this
got,
is
we got the
important.
pitch of the roof. Okay.
This is mailbox.
And mailbox.
My flag is up.
So what you want to do is you want to actually have 5 signs. Now, I didn't stutter. Okay, 5 signs.
Steven, is that kind of obnoxious? That's a lot of signage.
It might be a little bit obnoxious, but this is marketing. And the whole goal of marketing is to attract the attention of as many people as you possibly can, and then funnel the right ones to you, right? This is the whole purpose here. So what Chris is drawing up here are these 5 signs and where you're gonna place them. Now, I wanna tell you about the 5 signs, okay? 3 of them are gonna be like what I drew here. Let me just real quick, just to remind you, 3 of them are gonna look exactly like this.
Take a picture.
Okay.
Kodak moment. It'll last longer.
Screen capture right there. 3 of them are going to be just like that. One of them is going to be a for rent sign, and one of them is going to be a for sale sign. Now, why would you want to put a for sale or a for rent sign on a home that you are decidedly going to be doing a rent to own on or lease option? It's quite simple. You want to attract the most people. Is it possible that someone driving by may see your home and see the rent to own sign, have no idea what that really means to them because they've never experienced it before, but they do want to rent? And if they had a conversation with you, you could convince them to do a rent to own. Absolutely. I don't know any renters, by the way, Chris, who want to stay renters forever, right? If you're renting a home, chances are you want to eventually buy at some point. So give them an opportunity. Get them to come in and have a conversation with you with the for rent sign, and then teach them about the rent to own.
Some people are more open to wanting to buy, so they want to see the for sale.
Absolutely.
Some people want to rent, and others will see the rent to own. And so if you look at, there's 4 signs here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 signs.
3 rent to owns. This one is on the street. This one is also on the front of the property. This one is in the window. All 3 are the same size.
We got this backwards.
And then one says for rent and one says for sale.
Yes, but these are actually here, and the rent to owns are actually out here.
Steven, details.
It's been a little bit, Chris. Here, let me try this one more time, right?
Really?
Rent to owns are these outside ones, and this one on the house.
So basically what we're saying is if they see this sign, but they come over here and walk over here, they're going to figure out how to get into the house, and they're going to walk around the back. They're going to see this sign, and it's going to be awesome.
Do we want to redo this?
We're just going to skip it. You guys got it, right?
You got it.
Watch our lips. Okay. Now, Steven, these people all of a sudden, they call you up, and what are you telling these people? Now, you're going to want to play this one back and just get a little scripting on this. Steven, I'm calling you up. Let's role play it.
Okay, fantastic.
Hey, I'm calling about your rent to own.
Oh, fantastic. Which home did you drive by on?
Well, you took my lid.
Oh, good.
My pen's drying out. Yeah, it's the Home Right Hunt 800 South.
Oh, absolutely. That's a wonderful home. Tell me, what's your name?
My name's Chris.
Chris, excellent. What are you looking for exactly?
Well, we've just been in a situation where we're looking to move, and I don't know maybe exactly what rent to own means, but it sounds better because we actually want to be able to get into a house.
Yeah.
We haven't been able to. So what does that program look like?
Great. Well, what kind of bedrooms and bathrooms are you looking for?
Well, we got 4 kids, so
4 kids.
We're actually looking at maybe a 3, 4, or 5 bedroom home.
Okay, great. And is there anything in particular you're looking for in the home?
Honestly, just a good, safe neighborhood. I like the neighborhood that house is in. It looked really intriguing. It looked like a nice house.
Chris, I think that this actually may be a great house for you. I'll tell you what, I don't have the numbers with me right now, but I am going to be at the home next Thursday evening at 7 p.m. I'd love to meet you there, and if you could bring your wife as well, I'll go over all the numbers and tell you all about the home there. And I've actually got a really amazing program where I work with people, saving them thousands and helping them build towards equity and buying the home. Can you meet me there Thursday night at 7 p.m.?
Thursday at 7 works.
Chris, wow, thank you so much. I'll see you there.
Okay, friends, it's super easy to take these calls, and when people call on these signs, what'll end up happening is you want to drive them to what we call an open house. Now, you're going to want to show the house a couple of times a week, and you want to have other people all at the showing. So put it out 2 or 3 days in advance. Saturday morning, by the way, is always a hot ticket because Saturday morning, a lot of people, that's when they want to go house hunting. So you might do something in the evening on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then you might also have a Saturday. And if you have lots of people calling like crazy, have more open houses. If you have low traffic, we'll talk about what to do there. You drive them all to Saturday because you want to have 2, 3, 4, or 5 families all at once showing up at this open house.
Friends, if you market your lease option this way, I will tell you right now, the phone will ring, you will get people to the open house, and you'll be in an awesome predicament, which is having a lot of buyers for your one home.
Okay, real quick bonus opportunity. You want to go into the classifieds, go to your local Craigslist, your local KSLs, classifieds. You want to just do some research on where people go for looking at real estate and make sure you post an ad there. So you want to say, house on this address, 800 South, rent to own, super flexible options, call me. It's basically this same message with a little bit more saying call me so that you can get some more information about that. Post it in as many places because you'll get phone calls from people driving by. You're also going to get in the help wanted ads, the real estate wanted ads, you're also going to get some people there as well. What's up, Kaiser? How you doing, bud? Hey, honey, do you see that camera? Wave to the people. You're now famous. Just kidding. I'm actually shooting a video right now. Can you go play with mom? Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. All right. It's a real house and there's real people in it, and that's my number 2. I got 4 kids. Steven, you got
7.
7. So
I beat him again.
So yeah, because it's a race. Steven's got extra liabilities.
I call them assets.
Right.
They're going to be
All of them?
They're going to be paying for me when I'm done and done.
All right.
They're assets. All right. So we're all wrapping up here with our marketing of the home. And I'll tell you right now, if you follow the system that we just talked about, make your signs, put them on there, you will start to receive phone calls, and you're going to be in an awesome predicament, which is you're going to sell this property to an amazing qualified buyer.
In the next video, we're going to talk about what do you do at the open house. We're going to talk about how you qualify people. We're going to talk about how you make a decision on who you want to put in the home. And then we're going to talk about what you do for contracts. And at that point, you're just about wrapped up. You're ready to collect your down payment of $3,000, $5,000, $7,000, $10,000. You're about to step into that amazing cash flow, and you're about to be a real successful, amazing investor getting ready for how do I do it again. I guess you could say things are getting pretty serious. I mean, look at all the information we are dumping on you. And yet you need to come back and watch part 3. You know why? Because we're actually going to talk about how you do an open house. We're going to talk about how you actually find the perfect tenant, qualify them, get them in the house, collect that first check. It's going to be total awesomeness.